Gentleman's game here. You know, one of the most common things I hear in the self-improvement and dating niche is the idea that looks are everything. A lot of guys out there think that the only way to get a girlfriend or be successful is to be good looking. And even though I disagree with the idea that looks are everything, since there's other ways to add to your attractiveness, I will admit that looks are still very important. Let's be real, getting good with the ladies would be a lot easier if you looked like a prime Jake Gyllenhaal, but sadly that's not possible for everyone. But what if I were to tell you that there is a way for almost anyone to be physically attractive enough to the point where their looks are helping them as opposed to being a source of insecurity? Yes, it is possible for you to be handsome, no matter what your destructive inner voice tells you. You owe it to yourself to maximize your looks, since this is gonna go really far in both dating and in life. And I'm gonna show you how, through 3 different specific ways. So first and arguably foremost are the 2 F's, fashion and fitness. I always emphasize these 2 areas to guys in regards to their looks, and it's a big part of the reason why I say that any guy can get good looking. Because anyone can work on their fashion and their fitness to look presentable. Even if you don't have, say, the best facial genetics, if you're in great shape and know how to rock an immaculate outfit, then 9 times out of 10 you'll be considered attractive by 95% of women. Now obviously this isn't a fitness channel, so I'm not going to get into all the intricacies of different workout regimens and different macronutrient ratios you need to follow, but what I will say is that you should first start with defining your specific goal when it comes to fitness, and plan your lifestyle around that. For example, if you want to look shredded and lean with 6-pack abs showing, then you're going to want to focus more on calisthenics, things like push-ups, pull-ups, and dips. Whereas if you want to look big and muscular and strong, you're going to want to lift heavy weights. Barbell exercises are going to be great for this. Whatever program you choose that fits with your goals, you have to keep in mind diet is even more important than exercise. Calories, protein, and nutrients, limiting sugar intake, these are all different aspects of your diet that you should consider when crafting a diet plan for you. Remember, anyone without any physical disabilities can get fit. It's just a matter of staying disciplined. Now, when it comes to fashion, that's definitely a lot more subjective. It really depends on what style, what vibe you're trying to go for. If you're not sure how you should approach style, I'd keep it simple. Nice fitting white and black tees, nice pair of joggers or light wash jeans, maybe some nice all-white sneakers. How your clothes fit you matters more than just the brand name, so fitness actually helps your style. I like accessories too when I'm going out, maybe a wrist bracelet or a necklace for some extra edge. I've also noticed guys who can rock a cool looking tattoo tend to get some extra attention from girls. Again, not mandatory, it depends on what you're going for, but maybe something to consider down the line. You should definitely look up different fashion looks for guys around your age and find a look that suits you. I've seen guys from every ethnicity, style, body type get girls with good game, but the ones that really succeeded in the long term tended to have these 2 F's nailed down: fashion and fitness. Now, the second thing to focus on looks is skincare and grooming. But first, speaking of skincare, I want to tell you guys something. I know a lot of the viewers of this channel may struggle with acne or skin blemishes, and if you are one of those people, that's totally understandable, because one of the biggest factors for you feeling your best is how you look at night in the mirror. If you feel like you don't look good, then she'll sense that lack of confidence in yourself. Look, I've been there. A blemish showing up at the wrong time, whether right before a date or a night out, and you think you have to just live with it and hope she doesn't notice, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to let things like this get in your way. There's a new product everyone should have on hand, and it comes from our friends at Zero for Men. Designed by men for men, the Zero Stick is your tool to cover pimples, acne, dark circles, hickeys, scars, or any other unwanted blemishes instantly. It's time you look your best in person or on Zoom or FaceTime. The Zero Stick was created to help you look your best and feel even more confident, because confidence helps you make that strong first impression, gain credibility, and tackle challenges. Zero for Men believes nothing should come between you and your goals. Zero. All you need to do is click and cover for confidence. Zero for Men is the fastest growing men's cover tool in the United States. Throw the Zero Stick in your backpack, your gym bag, or back pocket. The subtle and masculine pen-like design is undetectable and easy to use. Remember, until you can predict when your next pimple or blemish will happen, you need to have the Zero Stick ready on hand. Check out zeroformen.com and get free shipping on every order nationwide, and use the code Gentleman'sGame to get an extra 10% off every purchase. Now back to the video. A man's skincare routine is a simple but super effective way to age well into your 30s, 40s, and beyond. When you have that glow in your face, it really goes a long way in terms of your presentation. So my biggest advice, first of all, is to use a daily moisturizer, preferably in the morning and at night. Do some research on what brand would work best for your skin. I personally like Brickell. Also, I exfoliate my face with these little microbeads that dig out your old dead skin cells. I do this about once a week. This helps a lot since your skin naturally sheds dead skin cells every 30 days or so, but some of the dead cells don't shed completely, so you'll want a gentle way to remove them. Next, I like to use a clay mask once a week as well. I find this really helps keep your skin pores small and tight, and it also helps clear up blemishes. Just rub it on your face, leave it on for about 15 minutes, and gently rinse it off. That easy. A skincare routine like I just described might sound like a lot of work, but honestly, once you make it into a habit, it becomes instinctual. You don't even have to really think about it. And having a skincare routine like I just described that you consistently stick to will compound over time, and you'll be thanking yourself later. Finally, this is a bit of a random tip, but one thing I've found that's really kept my face young looking is avoiding sunlight. Studies actually show that sun rays can harm the outer tissue of your facial skin, causing it to dry up and age quicker. So next time you're tanning without a hat or without a cover protecting your face, reconsider it. In fact, the famous guitarist from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Dave Navarro, is really well known for having aged amazingly. He's 53 years old but looks more like 33 years old. And when asked about the secret to his fountain of youth on a podcast, he replied, "Honestly dude, I just don't go out in the sun." So definitely avoid direct sunlight on your face if you can, or apply sunscreen if you can't. Your skin will thank you for it later. Now the third and final aspect of improving your looks we're going to talk about today is hair. So I want to split this section up into two parts: guys who are balding or thinning, and guys who have the hair to style it. If you are a guy who struggles with hair loss, which is very common, then there's two things you can do. The first is to just accept the hair loss, even embrace it fully by shaving the rest of it off and going full bald. This might work for you if you have the right head shape, facial hair, or style, but if you know that you can't pull off the bald look, then the second thing you can do is to be proactive in tackling the hair loss. Based on my own research, hair loss is caused by a hormone called DHT that gets trapped in your scalp. Some products that can help offset these effects are minoxidil, which is a topical treatment typically found in products like Rogaine. Also, washing your hair with something like ketoconazole will help with the flaking of your hair, which also helps hair loss. There's a shampoo out there with ketoconazole in it called Nizoral that I personally use. Using both of these products combined should make a big difference in your hair loss. Now there's also this oral medication that you can take called finasteride, which helps with hair growth on your scalp. Now keep in mind that there can be some side effects with finasteride, so definitely do your research and consult with your doctor to see if it's a good match for you. Okay, now let's move on to actual hairstyles you can try if hair loss isn't a problem for you. Honestly guys, this is very similar to style in that there's no right answer. You should simply choose a hairstyle that you can rock and that you're comfortable in, because your hairstyle is pretty much just like a piece of clothing, but you wear it on your head every day. What I will caution against is choosing a hairstyle that's popular just because it's in season or trendy. You know, for example, a couple years ago, I remember the man bun being a very popular hairstyle. I'd see so many dudes rocking a man bun even when it didn't fit their face. At the end of the day, you want to go with something that you know you can rock for a long time. Some popular hairstyles that I think are good to maintain, however, are the curly undercut, the short crew cut, and even the buzz cut. Simple, easy to maintain, and really versatile, so you can rock those hairstyles with many different styles of fashion. So there you have it guys, 3 simple areas that any guy can improve on in order to look more physically attractive. To recap, they are the 2 F's, fashion and fitness, skincare, grooming, skincare, and hairstyle. Remember guys, not everyone can look like a 10 out of 10 male model, but anyone can get their physical attractiveness to a good enough level to where looks no longer become a problem. That's it for the video, and as always guys, if you found any value from this video, do me a favor and drop a like, it really helps out the channel. And next week, I got something special planned, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Peace.